Since starting 9 years ago, the Panhandle Charitable Open has raised thousands of dollars for local charities. The tournament has grown into a high-quality tournament with a unique format and lots of perks. The tournament has filled up quickly in recent years, so here to give our viewers a jump on player and sponsorship opportunities for the 2010 event is Doug Goosh. Doug, thanks for being here.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Well, I know this is 9 years, but some people may not be familiar with the Panhandle Charitable Open. Tell us, what is the Panhandle Charitable Open and how did it get started?
Okay, the Panhandle Charitable Open is a 501c3 tax-exempt organization, and our purpose is to act as a conduit to provide money that we raise in our golf tournament to other local charities here in the community. It began in 2002, as you said, and 9 years ago, and we were actually about 50 players and 2 people in our men's association decided it'd be a great time to just have a good golf tournament. You have a lot of charity tournaments that you play a different format. It's not what we call real golf, and have an opportunity to raise a little bit of money. And that was that first year we did raise $800, and we were thrilled, thinking that we were on our way, and we were. It has grown over the years now, as you said, and now it's we're about 120 players every year, so we're on our way.
Well, how much money has been generated so far? 800 is a good start, but I know it's been a lot more, especially in recent years.
I know we're probably between 140 and 150,000 over these last few years, and 85,000 in the last 2 years. So that's an idea of how the increase in production has been for our group.
Well, that's great, and we appreciate Council on Aging of West Florida being a recipient of some of those funds.
Right, so Council on Aging is one of our primary, along with Gulf Coast Kids House and Child Guardian through the Guardian Ad Litem program. There are 3 major benefactors.
Well, you said a group put this together. This is all volunteer, correct?
Yes, it started out, like I say, two people, and then we got a board of about 7 or 8 people. But your group, the Council on Aging of West Florida, the Guardian Ad Litem group, all of their volunteers help us make this happen, and that's been the catalyst for us growing. And of course, we have our president, John Peacock, came on board, and he wanted to do something special in memory of his son that was killed in an automobile accident when he was 17, John Ryan Peacock. So he became one of our first big sponsors, and we named the tournament in memory of him. And John's been a big help in our fundraising too.
Yeah, John's a great guy in everything he does. Well, you mentioned playing real golf.
Yes.
I understand there's a unique format to this tournament. Tell us a little bit about what you've got planned.
We have a 2-day tournament, which is unique, usually for charity tournaments, and we have a 2-person best ball, which means you have a 2-member team. Each member plays their ball all the way to the hole. You count your lowest score based on handicap, so everybody has a fair chance in the field, but you don't do the scramble where you're not playing your own ball all the way. So I think golfers who enjoy having their own score posted have an opportunity to play with their partner and get the best of the 2, and it makes it a more interesting golf game.
Yeah. Well, now I understand there's also like an event the night before. There's an opportunity to bring spouses, guests, and that type of thing to make it an entire weekend.
It is. It's a Friday afternoon start for our golfers and a Saturday morning. So on the Friday night, we have a great event with music from Mass Confusion. They've been great. They've volunteered their time and talent to help our event. We have food from Carrabba's that's great for our guests and our golfers, so guests, spouses can take part in that. During that Friday, we have a silent auction that we have great themes that our sponsors give us. We have not just golf themes, but we have some great golf themes. We've had a President's Cup flag signed by all of the players. We've had a British Open flag signed by Stuart Sink last year, and we auction these off. Usually those we might put on a live auction, and we want people to come out to the auction because you don't have to be a golfer to take part in this. And there's some great, not just golf gifts, but we have things that are a day at the spa. We have hotels on the beach that are given to us to auction off, and that's a great part of our weekend. And that's Friday night is open to, like I said, the players and the public, and come by and bid on these auction items.
Well, great. Well, we talked about there's opportunities to sign up to be a player or be a sponsor. Tell us a little bit about what opportunities are available to both groups, and in some cases, can you combine those two?
Yes, absolutely. Players, like I said, two-man team, it's a $280 fee to play, and that includes 4 meals. We feed you lunch and dinner, breakfast and lunch on the next day, and then you have your 2 days of golf and cart. The sponsorships start at $100 and go up to $5,000. The $100 sponsorship is what we call the par, and then the $250 is the birdie, and you go to the eagle at $500. Then we get into the premium medals, we call it. We have your gold, and that's at silver, excuse me, that's $1,000. Gold is $2,500, and then the platinum at $5,000. Each of those levels, the first level, you get a sign at the tee box for $100, and for $250 you get a flag with your logo on one of the holes on the course. And then the 500 is pretty popular because that's when you're eligible for one 2-person team, and you get the flag also. Then when you get into the silver, you get 2 teams, and you get a 3x5 backdrop banner behind the tee box, which is always good visibility. For the next level at the goal, you get 4 teams with that backdrop flag, and at the platinum, 8 teams.
So you've got lots of opportunities, for golfers, retired golfers who want to golf on their own, or businesses that want to maybe entertain some clients or reward their employees.
And a lot of the sponsors
like.
can use their golf to do that very thing with.
Well, where can they find out more information about the tournament?
The best place is on our website, pcogolf.org. And we have brochures on there. If you go onto the main site and you go down to the bottom, you can click on the brochure. It's got all the levels. It's got a piece of fill-out blank for you for a team or sponsorship. And also you can contact any of us on the PCO board, and they're on the brochure. Those brochures also will be in the golf retail stores like Edwin Watts and Florida Golf. Those places will have them soon. Also, we'll have them at most of the local golf courses.
Great. Well, and we really appreciate it again, and we'll be having that brochure on our website as well. Right. So real quick, the dates are?
October 1st, that's a Friday afternoon, and October 2nd on Saturday morning.
Okay. Well, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.